Hello, how are you doing? So, here is the fifth installment of my travel vlog of our trip to Paris, France for our 16th wedding anniversary. So, today is our second full day, and here we are ready to go to go to the restaurant downstairs to have some breakfast. And yeah, we are at breakfast. In that the previous video, I was checking myself out in the camera. Don't mind me. Anyway, so here we are. Took some photographs, after breakfast. So today we actually plan to go to the Louvre Museum. So here I am still taking photographs. Don't I look luscious? So we've come back upstairs now to now get ready to set out to go to the Louvre Museum. So the plan was to spend the day at the Louvre Museum. My husband was particularly looking forward to seeing the Mona Lisa painting, and also there was something else he was particular about seeing, but it was mainly the Mona Lisa painting. So yeah, so we're going to the Louvre Museum and just getting ready to set out for the day. Again, checking ourselves out in the mirror, me being the initiator of it. And my hair, don't mind my hair, I'm going to say it in advance. My hair, had eventually had its own mind during the course of the day, and at some point I couldn't even really be bothered, so I just left it to continue to have its own mind. So we're still playing around, and here we are downstairs waiting for a taxi. So today we're going to the museum, to the Louvre Museum, and we are at the taxi park, just in front of the, to take the taxi, take a taxi to the museum, which is about 17 minutes away from here. Yeah. So just waiting for a taxi, an available taxi to take us. Yeah. So we're at the Louvre Museum. Now we're about to get off the taxi. Yes, you can see how padded I am because I don't want to take chances with the cold at all. So right. It's not clear.
The Louvre Museum, that's the Louvre, that's it. Museum the Louvre. Museum the Louvre.
So how are we gonna enter? Let's go. I took a brief camera view of the surrounding. That is the beautiful architectural view around the museum. It's gonna be exciting to be here today. Not boring. So I understand Mona Lisa is here. So I'll show you Mona Lisa when I see it. The cold has got nothing on me today. No, see? Gloves. Where you go? Yeah. Okay. And we walked towards the entrance to get to where we can obtain our tickets for the museum. And of course, we had to go through security checks. So we're going to get to where we can get tickets. Okay, we stop briefly here to take some more photographs just in front of the Louvre Museum. So we passed through security now. So we're taking this to the museum. The welcoming area of the museum was very large indeed. So we had to figure out where we needed to go in order to obtain our tickets. And luckily, there were some signs that were written in English that we could understand. Although we still had to figure out where we needed to go in order to obtain our ticket. So we're going into. Okay. The whole place is so big and confusing.
I don't know what they're gonna have.
Self-service. And they'll be using their French language too. Is there nowhere someone that... Paris Museum Pass. So there is one that has been attended by a queue here that has been attended by staff. Hopefully we'll get someone to assist us. You know, we've been redirected to get a ticket from the self-service machine. So that's where we're now going. Hopefully we can understand the translated in English.
Ticket is not exchangeable, not refundable, valid only today. I'm a resident.
So we decided to leave the self-checkout to try out another manned checkout because we wanted to make sure that we correct the right ticket. There were a lot of options on the self-checkout that we couldn't really understand what the tickets were for or what they covered. So in order to be certain, so we're now approaching the another manned checkout or checkpoint. So we're next in queue after those two ahead of us there. And hopefully we should be out of the ticket line shortly. Hopefully we should obtain our tickets shortly. And then begin our tour of this Louvre. We have now, where we go? Okay, we have now obtained our tickets, 22 euro each. That's a total of 44 euro. So we're now going to begin exploration of the museum. And I'll take you along as we progress. So we're going to get some information back. I understand that there are no tour guides. So effectively, we're on our own to explore this huge building. So we're on our own. How do we... That's the map. Is it written in French?
English, this is English version.
Okay. I'm going to leave it to my husband to deal with this one, to Mr. O. I'm not reading anything. I'm going to leave it to Mr. O to be our guide this day. So we're going to Denon Wing. We're going to visit to see Mona Lisa first. We're going to Denon Wing.
Outside.
Yes, to go see. We understand that Mona Lisa painting wing. So we're going up there now to go view Mona Lisa. Our map guide, our guide is reading the map. So we're at the ticket checkpoint on Denon Wing. Right, ticket checkpoint. Let's see. Paintings, France, Italy. Oh, there's paintings, France, Italy, Spain.
Painting Italy, that's where Mona Lisa is.
Yeah, but Italy here now, paintings, Italy. So we went through the structure area of the museum and view quite a bit of structures. So here are a few photographs of those structures I took. There were quite a lot of them, and my camera began to cry for camera space or storage space. So enjoy the view before we now went to
Let's see now. I want to go find
section.
Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, where are you?
More statues here. There's a lot of people obstructing my recording.
Mustard cheese. So we're still climbing the stairs to go see, to go find and see Mona Lisa. This is serious exercise, you know. Serious exercise that I'm not used to. Yeah. Now I'm going to see the Mona Lisa. Oh, sorry. Merci, thank you. We have paintings. Now we have paintings. No more structure. This is Jesus Christ. Of course, that looks like Mary, the Virgin holding her son, Jesus Christ.
So there were quite a few paintings here too, so I had to just fasten things up. We're actually going to see Mona Lisa. So here's just a view of
Approaching a larger hall of paintings now. Very larger hall of paintings. My goodness. Hall of paintings is as far as that. Yeah, there is a lot of obstruction, as you'd expect, in this sort of monuments.
That's the head of John the Baptist on the platter.
That's Mary and Elizabeth. Mary and Elizabeth. I think Mona Lisa is going to be here. So we're going to enter another paint hall area. So, which I'm expecting Mona Lisa to be. Honey? I think Mona Lisa is here. Because they put the sign there, hopefully.
Who there?
So these are the paintings in this hall. But we are more concerned about Mona Lisa at this stage. And there is, as expected, there's quite a large number of crowds gathered in front of Mona Lisa. And look at the small painting over there, with a very large space dedicated to it. I can't get to the front now because there's a lot of people.
Finally at the Mona Lisa painting. What is so special about him?
Yeah, I don't look at it.
Try and do zooming. Everyone is zooming.
So, everybody is zooming. So I'm zooming Mona Lisa.
Let me see if I can get closer a little bit.
So here is a view of the camera of the crowd behind us.
Ours. Each one of us trying to view Mona Lisa painting. Honey, press the circle. The circle. Yeah. Again. Let me zoom in. That's the Mona Lisa.
That's the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa painting.
Is anybody able to tell me what is so special about this Mona Lisa painting?
I know.
Because look at the crowd. Look at it. This is, we've just
Everyone
struggled
wants
out
to-
of that crowd now, in front of Mona Lisa. Eh? It's a painting for crying out loud. If you have any comments as to why Mona Lisa painting is so special,
Everyone is
let me
gathered
know.
here.
Yeah? Those of us that are members of the Cherubim and Seraphim Church, I'm sure you'll find this interesting.
Conqueror Saint Michael.
So this it says the subject of this painting, the archangel Saint Michael vanquishes Satan, was intended to flatter the order of Saint Michael. The existence of this order, whose grand master was King Francois I, guaranteed the alliance between France and the Vatican, re-established in 1518 to combat the Turks. So here's the image of Saint Michael vanquishes Satan. Huh?
That conqueror Saint Michael hasting descent below. That's
You're
him.
block obstructing.
That's Saint Michael conquering, vanquishing Satan.
Sorry.
Satan is vanquished forever.
So that is the image of Saint Michael vanquishes Satan. Okay.
So we took a break and sat down briefly at one of the sitting areas. So in order to avoid this video from being too long, so I will complete the second day in the next installment of the video. So please stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you for watching and see you in the next installment.